All right, in other news now, an eviction warrant in Brazoria County turned deadly today when it escalated into an officer-involved shooting. One woman is dead, and the Texas Rangers are now leading the investigation. Fox 26's Sherman DeSell joining us live from the county with what we know so far. Sherman.
Yeah, it got pretty dangerous pretty quick, Anthony. So it started about 3 p.m. today, and so deputies with the Brazoria County Precinct 1 Constable's Office, along with some other law enforcement agencies, they arrived at this home near the corner of Aljoa and Doris Stinson Road. And so this office was originally looking into an eviction notice, but that changed when they discovered that there was actually an active felony warrant on the woman who lived there, and it was tied to narcotics. So while they were executing this search warrant for drugs, the officials say that a weapon was presented by the elderly woman, though it's not unclear if that weapon was fired. But that woman was shot, taken to a hospital, and she later died. No officers were hurt in this.
Civil documentation is overlooked many times, but it's actually pretty dangerous. We, unlike other types of warrants, we show up announced. We don't go unannounced. And unfortunately, sometimes situations occur from this, which is why all the precautions we're trying to take to keep any violence from happening.
Yeah, so authorities say that marijuana was found in the home along with some other possible narcotics. Right now, the details are still limited because the Texas Rangers have taken over this investigation, which is standard procedure for any officer-involved shootings dealing with Brazoria County and their constable's office. Anthony?
All right, Sherman, a couple questions here before you go. So can you tell me a little bit more about their procedure on serving those evictions?
Yeah, so the constable says that when there's an eviction, the office will immediately look into the person that is going to be served this eviction. This is for a couple of reasons, to see if they're dealing with other cases, to see if they're a violent offender or if they have a history of violence, just so that they know what type of tactic or strategy they should use when serving this eviction. And in this case, it was good that they were very cautious because it got pretty dangerous pretty quickly.
And you know, sometimes when things like this happen, you might see some neighbors come outside asking some questions. Did you get a chance to see any neighbors? And if you did, did you have some conversation? What'd they say?
You know, you and I have been in this business a long time, and you go to a smaller area, you're bound to see some golf carts just passing around, happen to be in the area to see what's going on. A couple of them, they did not speak on camera, but they did say that this woman had a history of not being the most polite with people or police.
All right, Sherman DeSell, live for us here tonight. We appreciate you, buddy. You can find more of those details on fox26houston.com.